Hi there, my name's Kelly Skockle, and I want to start by saying thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you're watching this, you're probably interested in what I do as sort of a mom influencer in the health and fitness industry. And so I just want to take a little bit of time to kind of explain what it is I do and how you could join me. First of all, I'm a mom to 4 kids. My kids range in age from 6 to 14, and we lead extremely busy lives. I'm also a part-time high school health and fitness teacher, and I'm married to a junior high health and fitness teacher who also is a high school football coach. So our kids are extremely busy. They're involved in a variety of activities, and about 7 days a week, we have stuff going on. I did not get into this business because I was looking for something different, which may or may not be where you're coming from. I actually started with this company because I was looking for a way to lose the end of my baby weight 4.5 years ago. We knew we were done growing our family, and I was tired of paying outrageous prices at the gym. I was tired of running and not getting results. I was in a running club, running marathons and half marathons, and wasn't seeing a whole lot of changes to my body. And I needed something convenient that I could do quickly that would actually get me results. And I didn't want to give up things like carbs or wine or chocolate. I wanted to be able to enjoy life too. So I was introduced to these programs, and it's a company called Beachbody. Maybe you've heard of them and maybe you haven't. And when I started with a program called the 21 Day Fix. All the workouts I did from home, 30 minutes a day. I started waking up at 5 a.m. and doing my workouts in the morning. I followed their nutrition plan, which was color-coded plastic containers that kind of told me what to eat and when. And in my first 21 days, I lost 5 pounds and 7 inches. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm finally seeing the changes in my body that I've been wanting to see, and I didn't feel like I had to give up like all this stuff in order to get results. I knew I could maintain this lifestyle. My husband did the first 21 days with me, and he lost 17 pounds. So needless to say, we were completely hooked. And then I became a coach because all of a sudden I thought, I want to empower women to be able to do this too. I have no problem with gym memberships or any of that stuff if you're using it and if you're getting results. But for me, I was too busy. I couldn't do that kind of stuff. And I know for a lot of women, the problem is that they get to the gym and either they can't make the group fitness time, or they're overwhelmed and they don't really know what to do where, or maybe they don't have any experience, and so they feel embarrassed about being in a gym. And our programs are amazing because we literally have workout programs for anyone at any level where you are going to get results. You guys, I'm 40 this year. I turned 40 this year, and I can honestly say I'm in the very best shape of my life. And I didn't start that way. So what do I do as a coach? Let me just tell you that the number one thing I tell my coaches is your job is to start a fitness program and start following a nutrition plan, whatever works best for you. But when you're getting personal results, that's what's going to inspire others. And so you've got to get comfortable sharing on social media. And maybe you're watching this and you're super uncomfortable with that fact. I was too. When I started, I had 500 followers on Instagram. I don't even know if I actually had that many, and probably less than that on Facebook. And I felt really intimidated with the idea of sharing a personal journey. But it was really eye-opening to me how many people became inspired by just watching along the way. I think some people get nervous about starting a business like this because they think I'm not in great shape or I don't really know what I'm doing. That's okay. Here's the thing, you guys. We know there are 6 million obese people in our country, and they're not going to connect with every single person out there. In fact, for me personally, if I was watching someone who looked like a perfect Barbie doll, I would feel like that was unattainable for me. I need to see real women getting real results, and then I'm inspired. And so part of my job as your coach will be to help you narrow in on your people that you will be influencing. And we talk about like creating an avatar. Who are, like for me, maybe it's women in their 30s or 40s. Maybe it's other moms. Maybe it's fellow teachers. Maybe it's people who are tired of going to the gym and not getting results, or tired of paying $150 a month and not getting results. I'm looking for people who want more for their life and want to be inspired by me. But maybe you're a dog lover and that's your thing and that's who you're going to inspire. Or maybe you live in an RV and travel around the world and that's who you're going to inspire. The point is we're going to help you find your market, your people, and they're going to follow your journey as you go through these programs. So the single most important part of being a coach is being on your own journey. And you're going to get plugged into a challenge group with other women who are going through the journey too. And eventually as a coach, if you want to run your own challenge groups, you can stick with my challenge groups. But either way, I'm not going to let you go and spread your wings until you feel ready to fly. So you're going to have 100% support. So that's sort of the first piece of this, is really getting your results. And really just sharing along the way on social media to inspire people. The second thing that you're going to do as a coach is you're going to invite people to join you, and you're going to find as you share your results along the way, people are naturally going to start to want to follow you and figure out what you're doing. And so I'll help you learn how to connect with people via social media and how to invite them into our monthly challenge groups or your challenge group or however you want to run that. And how to follow up with people that maybe said, not right now, but maybe later. So all of that is going to be part of your journey and such an important part of what you do as a coach. Another piece that I didn't really buy into when I became a coach, and now I've realized how important it is diving into personal development. So we talk in our company so much about getting healthy on the outside, but part of that is really like, you know, can you be healthy on the inside too? And so I'll help you find a book or a podcast or something you can download on Audible. And we just recommend like 10 minutes a day of taking in this information, and it's going to change your life. I can honestly tell you right now that being a coach in this, or partnering with this company and coaching and helping women has probably made me, I know it has made me a better wife. It's made me a better mom, a better teacher, a better friend, a better human being. Like, I'm just so much more adaptable and able to handle criticism and able to handle pressure and able to be thankful and have gratitude. All of those things I really learned from my personal development. And then the biggest piece is you're going to help people get results. So you're going to be inviting people to join you on your journey. And then once they're in your group, you are going to help them pick a program. Our library of programs is online. It's called Beachbody On Demand, has thousands of workouts. And as you're a new coach, you know, you may not know a lot about the workouts and you may be trying them, but you can lean on me and other seasoned coaches when you get a new client and say, hey, this person wants low impact and, you know, maybe really likes country line dancing or something like that. And then I can say to you, oh, perfect, we have a great program called Country Heat. Have them try that one out. The cool thing is when you get access to Beachbody On Demand, you're going to get all the program materials and calendars. It's going to lay out all your workouts for you. And I know if you're watching this and you've never used any Beachbody products, some of this might sound overwhelming, but I promise you that we've got your back because we have a team training that we're going to put you through. And I do a weekly call where I get all of the coaches on our team all over the country, our little squares on a screen, and we talk, and I kind of teach and train, and we get to know one another, and it becomes this little community that is so special. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the objections that sometimes I hear and kind of work through those with you if you're thinking about some of them. So number one, I kind of addressed already, and that is some people are worried that they're not coach material, that they're not in great shape, or they don't have experience. And to that, I would say doesn't matter at all. Some of the most successful coaches in our company are still overweight and still on their journey, but they are working on it. And in working on it, they have inspired so many people to join them. So that part, just put out of your mind. It doesn't matter what kind of experience you have. You're going to learn everything you need to know. I remember one time when I was in high school, I wanted to get a job at a coffee shop. And the lady told me, it's actually better if you've never worked in coffee before. She liked it better because then she could teach her way of making coffee. She said people who had experience in coffee making sometimes would get hired with her and revert to their old ways. So, well, I think it's It's okay if you have experience in health and fitness like I did. I also think that if you are coming into this and you don't know anything, as long as you have a desire to learn and you have a dream for something bigger for your life, then you're going to be just fine, and we've got you. Another thing that I hear people say is that they don't have time. Like, I just don't think I can add one more thing to my plate. Listen, I have been there. When I started, I was teaching nearly full time. I had 4 little ones at the time. My youngest had just turned 2. I was balancing a whole lot, but the passion and the purpose that I found from being a coach kind of drove me through and helped me. And I found that, like, I really, really enjoyed working this business so much that it didn't matter. And I got better at being better with my time. So I don't know if any of you feel like this, but when you have short pockets of time, sometimes you become a lot more focused. It's sort of like, you know, when you have company come over and you rush and clean your house and you're like, gosh, we should have company over more often because it really forces you to clean your house. That's how I feel about the time in this business. Like, sometimes I only have an hour a day to work this business. And so, and maybe it's in 2 30-minute increments. Maybe it's from 6 to 6:30 a.m. and again from 2 to 2:30 p.m. However, and whatever time you have, I'm going to teach you how to use your time. And you'll actually get a checklist that looks a lot like this, that tells you what to do every day. This is called a business activity tracker. And so if you sit down and you go, I don't really know what to do, once you've gone through the training and you're, you know, on your fitness journey, whatever that might look like, these are the daily activities that you can do to be successful. So don't ever feel like you're just going to be thrown to the wolves and say you're on your own. You're going to be with me and our team every single step of the way. And even if it means that you only have 30 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever time you have to devote to the business, that's okay. I will say that in doing this business, after the first year and a half in the business, I was bringing in enough income that I was able to drop to a half-time teaching position. And now I actually make more running my Beachbody business than I do as a teacher with a master's degree and 17 years experience. The reason I continue to teach is I really do love it, and we love saving for retirement and benefits and those kind of things. But I could walk away from my teaching job at any time and I wouldn't take a pay cut. And so for me, it actually has given me way more time than I ever had before. My youngest started kindergarten this year, and so now 2 days a week I'm able to volunteer in my girls' classrooms in the afternoon. I can go on field trips with them, and then I can work my business in the afternoon while all my kids are at school. And maybe that looks like nap time for you. Or maybe you have a full-time job and no kids, but you're gonna find a way to work your business early in the morning or late at night. But don't let time be a reason for not doing this business, because if you want something bad enough, you're gonna work hard for it. Some people say, like, I'm just worried I'm not going to be successful. And I get that. I totally get it. I was worried about judgment. I was worried about failure. And I'll just tell you this, that number one, and this is a Rachel Hollis quote if you've never heard her before, but other people's opinions of you are none of your business. So what other people think of you doesn't really matter. I'm sure there were people in the beginning when I became a coach that were like, oh, she's, you know, just one of those MLMs and all that. But let me tell you something, it has been extremely rewarding and extremely successful. And if there were naysayers in the beginning, anyone who knows me knows how much this business has provided for our family. We just built our dream home, you guys. Like, it has been everything to us. And while there's no guarantee that you're going to be successful, I mean, your success will be built on how much you're willing to put into this business. I can tell you that the rewards are limitless. I love being a coach, and here's why. Number one, it holds me accountable for my own fitness journey. Every single day I get up at 5 a.m. and I press play and I check in with my online challenge group, and I am accountable for my own journey. And because I am a coach, I feel even more accountable. And that has really helped me to maintain my results over the last 4.5 years. I love being a coach because our team has become a sisterhood. I think whether you have kids or not, being an adult in this world can be lonely. And especially being a mom, sometimes I feel like my life is all for my kids. Everything I do is for them. And I feel like I was starting to feel like I was lacking purpose or passion in life. And this helped me to find something that was just for me. I can help other women, but I'm not responsible for children or diapers or a dog or anything. This is just for me. And I love that. And this community that we have on our team are some of the most incredible women. And honestly, the coolest part is that, number one, we're from all over the country. I live in the Seattle area, but I have coaches literally all over. I have coaches who are fresh out of college and in their early 20s. I have coaches that are over 60 and in retirement. I have coaches with kids and without, with large families, with small families, some coaches that are religious and some who aren't, some coaches who are incredibly fit and some who are very overweight, and it doesn't matter. Everybody is going to inspire somebody. And so whether you fit into a box or not, doesn't matter. You will be welcomed and loved by our team. I have been able to travel the world because of this business. Every single year I earn a trip that's all expenses paid. And in 1 month, my husband and I will be heading off for our 4th trip in a row. This year we're going to Punta Cana, and they spoil you beyond belief. And we have a yearly meeting. It's called Coach Summit, and the location changes every year. And this year in July, it's in New Orleans. And so my team will be meeting in New Orleans. And then we have incentive trips that we've earned, Florida and Arizona and Cleal in Washington, which is in the mountains, Suncadia retreat. This year, my team will be earning a prize of getting to go to Disneyland if we achieve elite status, which is all stuff that you would learn later, but you would still have the opportunity to be a part of that. So the travel rewards, and then the financial piece. I get so excited to talk about it, but I told you guys that never in my wildest dreams did I believe that I would be earning over 6 figures doing this online health and fitness business from my own home. So here's the thing. If you have something tugging in your heart that says, I want to do something more, maybe it's because you want to be able to leave your full-time job. Maybe it's because you're about to have a baby and you want to be able to stay home with them. Or maybe it's because you're super passionate about health and fitness and you want to be able to inspire others. Whatever your reasoning is, that works. All you need is that passion in your heart and the desire to work hard. Now, I want to just say that nothing in life that is easy, right? I work hard. I hustle my buns off. I follow the trainings and I work really hard to help people. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. And if that's what you're looking for, that's not this. You are going to have to work for it. But I promise you that if you put in the work and you hustle, it will be life changing. And you can talk to any of the women on my team. It will change your life. So all you need to get started is to get what's called a challenge pack. And that's going to be your Beachbody On Demand membership coupled with Shakeology, which is not a protein shake like some people believe. It's a superfood shake. It's going to make you feel incredible. In 4.5 years, I could count probably on one hand the amount of days that I've missed drinking it. And my husband is the same. It's immune support. It's your digestive enzymes. It's multivitamin. And I would just say it's 30-day money-back guarantee. So even if you don't love it, you can send the whole thing back. You can use the whole bag. You can get your money back. Something you will know about Beachbody is their customer service is second to none. We are like the Nordstrom and the Costco customer service. So you're going to get that challenge pack that includes your Beachbody On Demand membership, and it's going to include a bag of Shakeology. And depending on when you're watching this video, there's a couple other specials each month. And so talk to your coach about what there is available to you. But that's going to waive your coach sign-up fee, which is $40 to sign up. So if you get that challenge pack, you're going to waive your coach sign-up fee. We're going to plug you into a challenge group, get you into our training, and get you started right away. That first piece is just really starting you on your journey. Whether you want to push this business as hard and fast as you can, I call those my runners, or whether you want to just kind of tiptoe along and start your fitness journey and see where things go, you might be my walker. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I'd like to kind of roll with this. I have some big goals in mind, but maybe not sprint ahead. Maybe you're my jogger. And anyway, I want you to be on this team. It doesn't matter. I don't have goals for you. I just support you in what your goals are. Cool side thing with being a coach too is you get 25% off of all of your products. So You know, even if you decide that maybe coaching isn't your thing, but you really love the products and you want to remain, we just call it a discount coach. There's no obligation to ever sell one thing. You don't have to sign any agreements or waivers or all those other crazy things that some companies do. You can literally just sit back and enjoy your discount. The only cost involved with being a coach is every month you're charged $15.95, and that's your coach office fee. Whether you're a multimillionaire in the company or just starting out, everyone pays $15.95 a month. Our company handles all of the sales, all of the returns, all of the customer service, everything. You don't have to have a minute of inventory in your house. So you just send people a link to order online and Beachbody takes care of the rest. I love that so much. I did not want to be one of those people that had an inventory of stuff in my garage and I had to ship and all that. Like, we do nothing. And so that's the fee that we pay so that we can do nothing. Anyway, I am so thankful that you took the time to watch this video. I know that you're busy. I really, really want to work with you. So if you're watching this and you're like, yes, that sounds good, or maybe you have more questions, I'm open to that too. Let's get on the phone and let's schedule a time to talk so we can get you started as a new member of Team Synergy. I am so grateful for you. Have a good day.